Alright, it's been 3 months since my last upload. It's a long time. I know. Last time we said that I will focus more on my other channel, on Roblox, and I will lock in for a month to create this awesome video that will generate millions of dollars. I've worked on that video for 2 months. I learned a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I pretty much learned that it's hard, man. It's not easy. So even though I spent 3 months, the video got 1,000 views. And now I haven't uploaded either on my main channel, I haven't uploaded on the Roblox channel. To be honest, I haven't done anything. I feel good. I haven't managed to pay my rent, so I lost my apartment. Now I live in the bushes. I live in like a... Yeah, I live in some basement. Luckily, I still got the studio where I spend most of my time working. Now you may wonder, working on what? I don't even know, man. Look, to my defense, I live in Sweden. And in Sweden, it's been a beautiful summer. And I don't know how much you know about Sweden and the northern countries, but we don't have much sun here, okay? And on top of that, we got the football 2026. No! Haydi, don't throw. Uno kvar. Uno. Kom igen. Okej, frispark. Kom igen. Elamia, lägg den! Lägg den! No! I just wanted to live life a bit. But man, I'm way behind schedule. I'm not even stressed, okay? Because I want to be raw. The main idea with this channel was to really share with you my honest experience of life. Pretty much document the way to success. And I want to keep it that way. So I will be completely transparent, okay? I had this thought in my head to post my Paris marathon, which is this video. You will see the marathon soon. To be honest, I had in mind to do this video really fancy with a great intro, like a Mr. Beast intro. I spent months on finessing the intro and everything. But you know, when I looked at it, it felt pretty fake, you know? It felt fake, and it's not my style. I want to be honest. I already took the step to expose myself on the internet, so why not just continue being honest? So I decided to just do an intro like this. Yes, it's not optimized for views, but it's okay. I don't care about the views. That's okay. It's not why I'm doing this, you know? I don't have this channel to gain views. I don't care. So even though I haven't done anything good, or not anything, even though I haven't done what I was supposed to do, what I had in my plans, I've accepted that. So I'm okay with myself, you know? I feel great. I've never felt better. Because I took this time to reflect, live life, release tension, spend time with the family, spend time with dear friends. I've learned a lot. I've met very interesting people. I'd rather spend time with those people and have late nights, having fun, just living in the moment, than continuing to work like I did before. Because like you know, and like I said, this is the first time in life where I really have the opportunity to take a step back and relax and not work so much. Because since I was a kid, I've always been with the foot all the way down on the pedal, you know? So I'm okay with that. And, you know, summer's beginning to fade. It's not so warm anymore. It's beginning to get cold. And I still have time, man. I still have time to do what I'm supposed to do. I've set a new deadline. If I don't nail this deadline, then I will really feel like I will let myself down. But that will not happen, okay? I'm in fact 100% sure that this time I will complete this deadline. Because it's too much at stake. And the deadline is to succeed with my Roblox channel until New Year. So we have 4 months to lock in, bro. For real. And I will be able to do that, okay? I've got my summer mingle. I did everything. Everything. I was everywhere, okay? I don't need anything else. My batteries are recharged and I'm on the right mindset. And there's nothing else to do. What to do? And it's cold outside. No more beach clubs. No more sunny days. Yeah, it's time to lock in. I'm excited to be back, and I'm not fucking leaving. I'm still a content creator. I will not give up. However long it takes between the uploads, I swear to you, I always have it in the back of my mind. The more the days goes without me uploading, the worse I feel, because I'm a man of my word and I know myself good enough until now to really know my weaknesses. And my weakness, my biggest weakness, is that I never follow through with the plans from the beginning. And that's the biggest thing I want to share with you, because I think many experience the same thing. And it's okay, okay? Even though you change direction, that's okay. I've done it. But I still want to believe that when you're really sure about something, the complete confidence I had for the content game, I was like 100% sure that this is the way. And you know, you begin doing content, you want to believe that somewhere you don't have expectations in the beginning, and that even though I post 5 videos, I get 0 views, I will still keep going. I promise that when you post 5 videos and you get 0 views, you don't want to keep going. Because somewhere you expect some kind of success. Doesn't have to be big success. It can also be small wins, which I've had. I've met amazing people thanks to me taking this step. So in a way, it's a no-brainer to keep going. When I really reflect on it and try to think logically, I don't see why I shouldn't continue. Everything I have is just feelings. I feel, oh, it doesn't work. It's not the same excitement it was in the beginning. I burnt myself out. I streamed for 60 days, made many videos. Editing is not fun anymore. You know, in the beginning, everything is fun in the beginning. You have this unknown optimism about something. Then you begin doing it, and then you realize, okay, I have a long way to go. It's not that easy. I thought that just because I have the balls to put a camera in front of my face, that I will immediately get views. No, it doesn't work like that. I'm not the only one. In fact, everybody's trying to become an influencer now and a vlogger. Everybody, you know. I'm not like any of them. I don't compare myself to nobody but myself. But still, I have to separate myself from the feelings and remember why I started in the first place and keep going. Because I still believe that this is the way to go. And I will find some tangible success before New Year. I guarantee you that. And the reason why I'm so sure of it is because I've already hit the lowest point I've had until now. And I feel that when you really hit the bottom, you can only go up, man. I have a sense of control over my mind, which I've never had before. And it's just becoming better. Knock on the tree. You never know. No, but jokes aside, we'll do this. And I will not leave you here. The following is the video my most loyal and beautiful people have been waiting for, which is the Big Paris Marathon. As you know, I've ran a marathon, bro. It's my biggest achievement so far. It's the best thing I did ever. I promise. Before I did it, I had no idea what I signed up for. I've always loved training and stuff, but doing a marathon was so far away from me, I didn't even know what it meant. So when I signed up for it, I wanted to learn, I was excited. How is it to run a marathon? Is it worth it? How do people feel? What's the experience like? So I searched on the internet, and to be honest, I didn't find any video that matched what I was looking for. I wanted something that could show me why it's worth it, not, oh, you do this and then you run with these shoes and, like this systematic way of putting it, like this perfection. No, I don't want that. I wanted a guy to film himself, just like me, being honest with everything and sharing his experience with the run, and in a way convince me to why I should run a marathon. I wasn't convinced of any video I saw about the marathon. I wasn't convinced. I still had to keep my word and train every day and run it just because I said I had to run it. And guess what? I'm honest when I tell you this. It's the best thing I've done in my whole life. Man. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Also, I've gave you some updates of where I am in life. I'm still broke as shit. Like, even a homeless person is richer than me, bro. They're not nearly as in much debt as I am. I'm maxed, The only way for me to buy a supercar now is to cash it. Otherwise, I have to work like 10 years. The only opportunity now is to get filthy rich, which we will get, of course. Of course we will. Because I'm stubborn. I will never give up. I will never give up, never ever. I'm grateful. I'm healthy. I look good. I smell good. And I work good. And I talk good. And I run good. My family's healthy. I have amazing friends. So there's no excuse for me not to proceed this way. God gave me this opportunity for a reason. Everything is happening for a reason. I cannot give up. Never. Okay. I'm done ranting. Hope you haven't get bored of my face, because you will see my face again in this Paris video. It's kind of documentary style where I talk a lot. So sorry if you get bored of my face. I don't know how else to do it. I have to upload this now because I'm way behind schedule. I will upload this video. You'll see it. And then the plans after this are to just lock in on the Roblox. Sorry for no updates. Hopefully I will be more active now when I really lock in. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's get into the video. Smack! How did I start? Well, look. I've always been into running, but I half-assed it. I never went all in. I liked it, and I had my periods of, I will go out and run now. And sometimes I could hold it for like 2 weeks. I went outside and ran 1 or 2 kilometers. I didn't track it, I just went out, ran, and then every time when I got just a little tired, 50% of the times I just walked back home and I was like, okay, I'm finished now. And I felt like Rambo, I remembered. So I've always been interested in running, but never really, I would never say that I was a runner. Before the moment and this is actually how I started to take it seriously. It was my former boss. First day I met him, brand new job. He's this cool guy from Italy. And of course there's some part of you who wants to be your best self. So we was talking about exercise, I think. And he told me, I think I asked him, do you exercise or something? And he said, yeah, I run. And I said, ooh, cool, I run as well. But he was a real runner, I wasn't. So he said, wow, nice. Me and my team will actually do this huge Paris marathon next year. Do you want to join? And I was like, hell yeah, man, of course, I'll do it. Probably he thought that I was a real runner, but I wasn't. And only after some seconds I realized, man, what? I just said yes to this. I had no idea how long a marathon is. But a part of me wanted to have a challenge, I guess, A part of me thought like, yeah, say yes, whatever. This is also a way for me to actually
complete this challenge and run a marathon because I said yes, especially to my boss, at a job that I want to have long term. So if I say yes to that, then I have to keep it. I really underestimated the whole thing, of course. I was like, marathon, you know. Of course I can do a marathon. Like, there's nothing I can't do. And I think someone told me, like, you know, it's 42 kilometers, right? 42 kilometers? 42. Okay. You know, from where I live to Malmö in Sweden, it's 45 kilometers driving distance. And I've done that road 200 times, so I know the distance by car. It takes 1 hour with the car. That's the distance, basically. From where I live to Malmö. I'm like, no. Okay, this is actually a challenge, bro. But I said, okay. Okay, nice. Okay, 42 kilometers. Okay, I guess I'll do it. If 50,000 people do it everywhere, of course I can do it. I'm young as well. And then I began the training. I bought an Apple Watch. I was really excited. And I remember this first day I went out running after accepting this whole thing. I went outside and I really wanted to push myself and see how far can I run in my condition right now. This is 3 months before, so I also had good time. 2 months preparation is perfect if you're a beginner. I didn't watch the progress, right? So I didn't want to look at my clock. I said to myself, I will stop and look when I really want to quit and don't want to do it anymore and I want to stop running, I want to go home. I ran. And I swear, in my head, I thought I ran like 10 kilometers. I was exhausted. I was dead. I was laying down on the floor. I looked at my watch. 2 kilometers, bro. 2 kilometers. I was exhausted. Like, how can I ever add 40 more on top of this? That was the moment when it really clicked what I actually got myself into. And that was the moment I really began to prepare. And it was tough, bro. The run is finished. So my hands were freezing and I had like 4 kilometers left. We still did 8 kilometers. We have 19 days to the race. I will stay positive. I think in total I did 35 runs. My longest run was 19 kilometers. And I had a lot of difficulties with my knee mostly. My knee was hurting a lot. And I was really scared to not be able to make the race because of my knee. So I looked up these grandpa moves to do, you know. Talked with GPT and he said you have to do these exercises every day. So I did my best to do them every single day. I did them every single day. Oh my God, those exercises, bro. I hate them. I haven't done them since. And now my knee is hurting again. Bruv. Anyway, it got tight. I could have prepared way better, to be honest. I was lazy, bro. It was my first marathon ever. I didn't really understand the challenge. But I always had in my head, okay, I have the age on my side. I will take all these gels. I will drink 55 Red Bulls if that's what it takes. No matter if I have to walk on my hands or if I lose my legs, I will complete that race, however it takes. So it was interesting to see how it went. And boy, I wasn't ready. I really learned to not underestimate anything. Like anything, bro. Never, ever. Nothing. Don't underestimate it. Whatever it might be. Okay? Because that marathon killed me.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows.
So I land in Paris. First of all, Paris.
One song only.
The level is just so advanced, the bezel is Tiffany stamped, no grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it, they pay me to show you I do it again.
I realized Paris, out of all marathons, I was so happy I chose the Paris marathon. It's so cool. Paris is huge. All the buildings, met up with the boys. We had an Airbnb. A nice place, guys. Look at this place. We got the big TV and we have windows. What do we see from here? Do we see the Eiffel Tower? We don't see the Eiffel Tower from here. Oh shit, we have the pink paper, bro. We are 5 guys, so they prepared pink paper, bro.
crazy, man.
I wish I could have filmed the more our interactions as a whole, but I tried to film some things. For example, I went to pick up the bib.
Bonjour, I would like to pick my bib. It's this one.
Okay.
Okay, it's good. Bonjour, this is the number. Whoa, bro, is that like the world record? 2 hours? You cannot be sober if you do it in 2 hours. My guy, my guy. Let's pick the bag up and then we'll go buy the gels.
Voilà, vous allez au t-shirt.
Ah, M t-shirt, thank you.
Voilà.
Voila, we got the bag. We go get the shirt. T-shirt M, there? Ah, okay, nice, nice, nice. Thank you, my guy.
Welcome, enjoy your run tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. People are kind here, eh? Okay, now we go to the fun stuff. Now we'll see the shops. We need all the gels. Look at these shoes, bro. Speak English? Can I? Yes, of course you can.
Yeah, good luck for you.
Thank you, Abitani.
Yeah,
Good luck. This is my first one.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Interesting in Paris. It's a very nice place.
You're a YouTuber?
Yes, YouTuber doing vlogs. You know, I vlog the experience here.
Okay, so enjoy.
Do you want to say something to the camera?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. My guys.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Thank you.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. The guys saying hi to the camera. Always fun. Always fun. Just bought the energy. Look at the gels. We bought everything, eh? Come on, now I can run ultra marathon.
Oh, you know what I filmed? This is the most valuable thing I filmed actually. This is the key to this whole video. Because I was like, I have to compensate for no filming. So I decided to bring my phone with me in the race. And you will see that. Because I wanted to capture the moments during the race. Because I knew that my headspace was gonna go down a dark road. And I hope I managed to get that. As I'm recording this, I haven't checked the footage at all. But before we get into that, let me go straight to the race day. So the race starts. First of all, it was amazing to do it in Paris. It was so many people. They stopped the roads. The road was full of people. We started at this huge monument. You could see it. Like it was only runners. You could not go anywhere.
Let's go! Look at this, bro. Oh my god.
Oh.
This is experience, bro. Fucking hell. The pressure in my body is insane now, bro. Oh, god damn.
We had to wait for a while. I think we waited 1 full hour before we got to start the race. And it was kind of cold. So we had to sit there in our racing shoes. Imagine you just want to go and run. You're so excited, waiting to begin. And you just never start. You just get like 1 millimeter closer to the starting line. So you're like, man, what is happening? But in the end, we got to start the race.
Okay, now I'm locking in and we'll see what happens. Okay? We'll see what happens. Fuck. Ah.
If I would say one of the best things with running, forget everything I said before. Nah, forget that. The best thing with running is doing a marathon. Because the atmosphere we had, like the people cheering for you. You know, I've always wanted to be a soccer star. Being on the pitch with all the people cheering for you. I've always wanted to feel that. How does it feel to do that? Well, I felt it there. I swear. It felt like everybody was cheering for me. I don't care how many people were there. But because this whole thing was about me and nobody else, because that's what a marathon is. It's about yourself. It's not a race. You only have one goal when you exercise for a marathon, and the goal is to actually complete the race, to run 42 kilometers. Not to do it in like 4 hours or 5 hours. That's the first one at least. So because it's like that, when millions of people are cheering for you at the sides, you have rockets singing at every corner, looking you straight in the eye. And like, come on. Man, nothing beats that, bro. Nothing. But I had to keep my focus. I had one strategy. And the strategy was to just do my best to keep the pace balanced throughout the whole race. Because 9 of 10 people I asked about advice before I did this have said that the only thing you have to do is keep a steady pace. Everybody said the same thing. So when I started, I actually started with my team who had a target finish time of 4 hours 30 because they're real runners. And I took the same time because I wanted to start with them. But that also meant that I'm not at that level. So people will run way quicker than me, you know? So as soon as I started with my pace, everybody ran past me, bro. Everybody. I could feel the air. Everybody's just passing me, bro. People are looking at me like this guy is cooked. They look at me like, bro, what happened? Everybody's passing me, man. I was locked in my own zone at the side of the walk, doing my thing, you know. I knew I was in for a challenge, you know, I knew it. So I did my best to breathe. In the beginning, it was, thank God, it went well. I didn't feel pain for the first maybe 8 or 9 kilometers. 8 or 9 is where the pain kind of began to come. The pain had no chance even talking to me. I was like, no, you don't even exist, okay? We're at 9 kilometers. There is no pain, okay? Just keep going. My legs are finished. Done. Non-existing. I start to breathe now a lot. I cannot do it without the breathing now. If I don't breathe, I'm dead. Everybody's still running past me. This guy. And then it got tougher. I think about 12. The pain was beginning to break me. And it was weird because the pain was so bad and I was like, I'm at 12 kilometers. What is happening? And I kept going and then it disappeared. So that was nice. And man, the race was so nice. In the beginning, we got to run everywhere. We saw this pyramid with the Mona Lisa. So many people everywhere. You're so happy. That's what helps a lot, you know, also. It helps a lot. You get so motivated by all the people cheering for you. So you get these bursts of energy, you know? Hey! My God! Oh, shit! It was a hill as well. We went up on a hill. And then it was like a movie. The hill just took a turn and then you start to go down. You see this big castle. It was amazing. Then you go down, people start to gather again. There's a lot of people, they start cheering. They like throw water and stuff, and then your energy is just coming back by itself. you're like, oh my God, life, you know? Okay, it's not that bad. Look, love, you know? It's just like real life. You get down and then you find love, you know? You find love, you find people, you find real energy. That's it, the energy. Then we continue to run and gel after gel, snooze after snooze. At about 22 kilometers or 20, I got a new wave of pain. And that one was crazy. Understand now that my longest run ever was 19 kilometers with like 5 pauses. And this time at the marathon, I stopped for the first time at kilometer 22. And when I stopped there, I stopped because I really had to. If I didn't stop at 22, I would have passed out. At that point, I didn't feel my legs at all. I can do it. It's torture. This is still my best run by far. But it feels bad to stop, to be honest. But I cannot do it. I almost passed out. But I will go for like 30 seconds. Then we go again. You cannot imagine the pain in the legs. It's fucking crazy. Bring me the bags. Okay, I go again. I don't care. Let's fucking do this, bro. How much we have left? 24 kilometers left. At that point, I started to get concerned actually, because the pain was crazy, and I was like, okay, I did half. I've done half a marathon now. People are doing half of marathons when they are beginners to begin with, not a full marathon. So of course the doubts started coming. Maybe I will not finish this, you know? Good thing is my boss gave me this painkiller, popped 2 of those, took some more gels, walked for a bit, battled with my demons, tried to shake it off, drank some water. I really locked in on the breathing, it was important. And then I started again. And it was better, but man, it was tough. That's when the real marathon actually started, I think. Because for the first time, every kilometer felt like forever. You know, when you're in school and you just want to go home and you're looking at the clock and it's just the same time forever. 1 minute takes ages to pass. That was what it felt like. But I guess that's normal, because what was really cool about this race as well, and why I really loved this Paris race, was because at this point, the way they arranged the race itself was that we was approaching the lake, and near the lake are these tunnels. So we started running up and down tunnels. And I remember the first tunnel I was running down into, the feeling was amazing, because the timing of me feeling the pain and being low, being in a state of really like battling with myself to push through this, to tell my body that, yeah, we are actually going forward and I will ignore you totally. Because my body was screaming, praying to God. My body was praying to all the gods in the world for me to stop. And I was battling with my body to tell him, no, we are doing this. You have no saying in this whatsoever. At this point, you're just my son, who's 3 years old, who doesn't have any power in life whatsoever, okay? The first tunnel I ran down into, they did it so good, man, because it was totally dark from nowhere. You go from people cheering your name, everything is wow, and you feel pain, and then you go straight down into a tunnel with no people. It's just you and the other runners, but the other runners are also quiet because they are with themselves. So that did something to me. This shit makes you go to a very dark place in your head, man. Now it's for real. Before I thought, oh, it's easy. I was cheering at people, laughing, took snaps on my story. I thought I didn't have energy, but I had a lot. Now it's getting real. I'm entering some deep places inside of my brain right now. I'm on the edge of crying every time. The things I'm thinking about is not imaginable. I'm thinking about everything. It's the darkest place I've been in all my life, to be honest. I never felt this way ever. The thought of quitting is there every second, every millisecond. The thought of quitting is there. It's not, that's just, I'm just used to it. I'm used to it now. I'm just used to it. But it's getting worse and worse. Right now it's 27 kilometers. But we're about to enter a rave. We're about to enter the rave, so it's good. Let's go. That's what we do. Keep your head up high. No matter what. The rave is behind the corner always. Always a rave waiting for you. Always. My guys, I love you. And as you can see, once again, these French people, man, shout out to the French people. At the end of the tunnel, they put a rave, bro. They put a rave. You think the rave won't give me more energy? Of course it does. So shout out to the guy with the rave idea. I wouldn't made it without you, bro. Okay? I wouldn't.
Welcome to hell.
It's been
One more time, I can make it.
It's been 36 kilometers. 4 hours, 40 minutes. I think I stopped 4 or 5 times. I feel completely outside of my body. I don't know now. It's like the feelings are coming in waves. I have real strong waves of feelings. Just thinking of everything in life. I almost want to cry. Like I have to do my best to not cry. Giving up is not an option. It's just not. Now I have no option now. I have to go and finish. And the pain is getting worse by the second. It's like every second is just times 10 the pain. Before it was so easy, it went so fast. 5 kilometers, 10, it felt like nothing. But now every meter is takes forever. That's the worst part. I try to not look at the watch. It's crazy. 35.77. I will go now. The cramps are crazy. There's cramps in every muscle. And I'm feeling ill. That's the worst part. Is you start to feel ill. Like you want to puke. You want to just... Like now it's not about enduring the pain in the legs. That's easy now. It's not about the condition. It's about not passing out. That's pretty much it. Every second is about not passing out. I try to breathe as deeply as I can to not pass out and drink water. That's the challenge now. I will run out the last miles. I'll fucking make it. Because we said it. So we have to. Either I wake up at the hospital or at the finish line. Healthy. Let's fucking go. The cramps. My goal now is to do under 8 average pace. We have to do it. I'm at 8. It's so fucking hard, man. It's so hard. I don't even know what to say. I don't have anything. Like I'm empty. I'm so empty. But I'm so happy. Deep inside, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so fucking proud of myself because I know I will make it. I know for a fact, I know I will make it. Let's fucking do it, boys. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. It was hard. It was just like that. Of course, harder and harder. But to be honest, okay, now I explained a lot how it was hard. Man, take all of this hard that I just explained. Take all of this, multiply it by 5,000 or 10,000. That's what it felt like at 40 kilometers. When it was only 2 kilometers left. All I saw, the path got smaller. It got much smaller. Like, Okay, I'm back. Where were we? I'm approaching the last 3 kilometers of the race. The roads got smaller, and I was thinking, what is happening? Now it's getting bad, guys. When you begin to see the ambulances. Now we enter the danger zone. Even the alley is getting smaller. There's not as many people. Also, I see ambulances at the side of the road. It got me thinking, are people really starting to get injured now? Then I understand, okay, that's a possibility, of course, given how I was feeling. Because at the last 3 kilometers we had, it was not about the pain in the body. It was not this physical, typical pain. I got ill. I really started to feel sick. So my belly was sore. My head felt like it was about to explode. And I was about to puke. And I actually saw many people at the sides of the road just puking. So I was thinking, I don't want to stop to puke because that will take time. I was already at 5 hours and 15, so I didn't want to stop at all. So I was running, I swear I was running, and I puked on my left side, kept running. While I was running, I ran and puked like a soldier. I was lucky I practiced puking in my older days drinking outside. So puking was not new to me. I could control it and puke on the side and keep on running. And the worst part was, I saw this big banner that looked like a finish line. And I got so happy. I didn't even look at the clock, how much it was. Got so relieved. I was thinking that's the finish. So I pumped out the last energy and was just trying to finish. And when I get there, it was not the finish line. I look at the clock, it's 2 kilometers left. That was only a preparation for the finish line. Oh my God. So I stopped, walked for a while. I was ill. I needed a doctor immediately. Then I started to run again, and those last kilometers, they were tougher than the whole race itself. Everything before that was easier than this last 2 kilometers, I swear. Those were really the hard ones. I kept going, and I didn't give up. I walked for a while, I went again. I shaked it off, I drank water, electrolytes, and then every runner was so kind, because some runners clapped you on the back and said, keep going, man, keep going. French people said, don't give up. That brought me the energy, and the people was cheering. Last 500 meters, there was a whole crowd of people cheering, and the sickness went away, and I just kept on. I saw the finish line, and I finished.
I made it.
I'm speechless. What's...
Oh my God, that feeling of finishing, I will be honest, I started crying. I called my mom. I was like, I did it. I called everybody. I said, I did it. You know, I'm him. Oh my God. It was, that feeling it's the best thing I did in my whole life. The best thing. Okay, after driving a Ferrari. That was the best feeling, but this was the second best feeling ever on everything. There's no feeling that was better than this one. I felt unstoppable. The rush was so huge that afterwards I got a bit depressed. You know, that's how big the rush was. Like when you take drugs and the day after you're depressed. That was the same thing. I don't take drugs, okay? I don't take drugs, but I mean, it's the same. Here's my finish time. Not the best. It's actually the worst, I know. But I did it. You can see the map. And it got me hooked. I will run a marathon every year now, for sure. I want to do the Ironman as well. I want to do everything. I will run my second marathon now in my town on the 5th of September. That will be a experience as well. And my goal for this one is to do it in 5 hours and 30 at least. And that was the story of the Paris Marathon. I hope this inspired some of you to run. Here you can see a clear example of somebody who never ran, no preparation, did it anyway. Yes, I have a background in sports, but you can do it still. Anybody can do it. I didn't have the best condition. I didn't have anything. I had pain in my knee, you know. Anything you can set the mind to, you can do. That's how we do. Peace and love.